Hey guys, it's Artifact, and we're gonna keep things light in this video. We're not gonna critique any game mechanics or anything like that. We're just gonna have a light-hearted discussion, and we're gonna talk about big-ass anime swords and whether or not they belong in Ashes of Creation or not. I grew up with anime, right? I grew up with Dragon Ball, Yu Yu Hakusho, Rurouni Kenshin. Oddly enough, those animes don't have big anime swords. Well, Kenshin does. The weeb in me would love giant anime swords. But I understand the aesthetic Ashes of Creation is going for. And it's going for a more realism magic world. The one I think of first is like Lord of the Rings, where there is magic, elves, orcs, dwarves. It is a very magical world, but it is grounded in reality. So I think the biggest we're going to see is like a Scottish claymore, which is fine. That's actually the side I take on it. Because like I said, this is going to be more grounded in reality. So seeing big swords like that, it would probably break the immersion for a lot of people. This isn't like Guild Wars or World of Warcraft where it's cartoonish, comic bookish, anime-ish. I feel like Ashes has a good stance on realism and what they want to be. And I feel like big over-the-top anime swords might ruin the aesthetic they're going for. So as much as it breaks my heart, I feel like they should just do like Scottish claymores and things like that. Now, that being said, I feel like it'd be cool if there's a handful big swords, right? Like Rathmore from World of Warcraft. I hope I got that sword's name right. Frostborn? It's something like that. I think a handful of them should be big and over the top, but I don't think every single sword should be. Same thing with axes and hammers and things, where basically you're not gonna see Soul Edge in the game. If anyone gets that reference. That being said, I would still like to see big shoulder pads. I do really enjoy big shoulder pads in MMOs. And I would like to see over-the-top armor. This was just a conversation starter, just getting my thoughts out there. As much as I would love big anime swords, I just don't think they'd work in Ashes of Creation. I still want to see like glowy swords, right? Glowy weapons and hilts with runes that light up. I still want to see magic weapons. I just don't think they need to be big and over the top. Not a long video today. I wasn't gonna waste a lot of time. I'm also really exhausted. This is the end of the video, and this is where like opinions fly. And I'll be honest, Monday's video about the whole alpha, that was the first time I've ever felt the weight of a comment section. Now, I kind of deserved it because I do have a few mental disabilities, reading, thinking, and so sometimes my thoughts don't translate well into words. I totally know that an alpha isn't made for early access or to get in, right? I know what alpha is, and I wish I communicated that better. You hear YouTubers talk about comment sections and like how they get to them and things. And I used to just like blow that off, just like, oh, poor baby. But now since I've experienced it, I kinda understand where they're coming from. I want my thoughts to become words in a more fluent manner, so that way I can communicate clearly what I'm thinking. I don't know. I know what alpha is, I promise I do. But, yeah. The filter in between thoughts and words is what I need to work on, and that's what I'm gonna work on going forward. I'm still growing, I'm still learning. And Monday was one of those things where I just learned the hard way that I gotta actually think out my thoughts and not just talking to the mic. But, that's all I had, honestly. But, yeah, tell me what you think about big anime swords. Do you think they belong in AOC, or do you think you can skip them? I'm way off focus. Tell me what you think about big anime swords in AOC. Do you want to see them? Or you think they belong in other games like Warcraft, Guild Wars, and Final Fantasy? And don't exactly belong in the realism world of AOC. Alright guys. Thanks for watching, and I got some editing to do, and yeah, that's all I had. Artifact out.